Tell me.
In my school, my school is a state school, and in there, I don't really know about my school, how old my school is, but I think it's 500 years old. And many students go in there. And in my class that I knew, we have 48 students in our classroom. And in there, they just don't mix. No, they just boy and girl. That's it. And in there, we start at when we are 8 years old, and we may leave when we are 9 years old. And in there, I think my teacher are 48 years old. And
how many teachers are there?
I think it's 108, maybe. Or should I guess it? Of course, in my state school, we do wear uniform.
Okay. Do you like going to your school?
Maybe.
Why?
I really love to learn, but some of the learning are a bit too hard. But it's okay for me though. But the classroom are not okay when the teacher leaves. And every student stays super annoying. And in there, in the playtime, we can play. That's
During
it.
playtime? Okay, so I am just a little bit confused. You told me that you start going to the school when you are 8. And you finish that school when you're 9. So it's only 1 year?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that only one class or the whole school is only 1 year?
Whole school. But some of them are 8. And none of them in there, I can go to school at the same time when we are 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We can go to that school. But when we are 11, then we have to go to another school.
Okay, so you can be in that school from the age of 6 till 10, right?
No. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then at 11, you go to the middle school, right?
Yeah. But I'm kind of worried.
Why are you worried?
When we transfer to another school, that means we have to say goodbye to our friend.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Usually not all friends go to this middle school. And also some go to this middle school, some go to that middle school. You won't stay together, probably.
Yeah, kind of sad. But also, one of my friends is really want to grow up and make clothes, but I want to design clothes. So we have agreed to each other. But when it's the time to transfer school, then, well, I have a great idea. When we are about to turn 11, I'm gonna talk to my friends. What school are you going? And what class are you going? So I can know and go.
Oh, that's a good plan. Is your friend older than you?
No, we have a same age.
Oh, we are the same age. Okay. Well, I really hope you will stay in the same class as at least some of your friends, but there is a lot of time till then. Mainly to study grammar. So, today we talk about have to. But, pretty. Okay, but look at this photo. What can you see here? I can't see anything, so help me.
I can see there's a lot of men are wearing a uniform. And right there in the picture, they're standing very still and not move. And they are not talking, but they're just standing still.
And they are serious. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they are very serious about their job. And in there, each by one of them, they stand to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And all of them are wearing the same uniform. If one of them are wearing a wrong one, there will be not.
It will be not good, or it won't be good. Okay, and tell me, what kind of uniform are they wearing?
They are wearing. They are wearing. I can describe.
Are they wearing a school uniform?
No.
No. Okay, then what kind are they wearing?
I forgot the name. They wearing the government clothes?
Military.
Oh, I forgot.
Military uniform.
Okay.
They are wearing military uniform. Okay. And now, are they all men?
Yes.
This right here looks like a woman to me. Okay.
Maybe they're blonde hair.
Yeah. Okay. Now, oh no. What did I do? Okay. Why? Why is oh my God. Okay. Okay. Now, let's read the text.
In the text Joe is 16. He's a student at a military school. Every morning he has to get up at 6 a.m. and go for a run. Then he has to tidy his room before breakfast. School lessons are from 8 a.m. until 3 p.m. Then he does more army training until 5 p.m. At the weekend, Joe and the other students don't have to do schoolwork, or army training, but they have to do a lot of sports. Does he have to work hard? Yes, he does. Joe said, it's hard work, but it's fun. I'm never bored.
I'm never bored. Okay, good. So, what do you think of Joel? Would you like to go to this kind of school?
No. I don't know.
Why not?
In there, I knew it's also hard work. It's also fun. But what is in there? What sport does they do?
They do lots of sports.
Well, I'm not very good at swimming, so no.
Are you afraid of swimming?
Maybe.
Okay. Okay. So tell me about your day. When do you have to get up?
Well, I wake up at 4 o'clock, and I wake up at 4 o'clock. I brush my teeth. I comb my hair. I brush my teeth. I wash my face. I wear my uniform.
I put on my uniform.
I took on my uniform, and when it's 6:30 o'clock, then I go to school. And there, the teacher gonna teach us a lot of lessons. And
okay, when do your classes start? At 7?
My classes start at 12 o'clock because at first when we go, we have to exercise.
Okay, so when do you have to be at school?
We can be early or we can get up and go to school normally.
Okay, why do you have to go to school at 6:30? Can you go later?
No, at 6:30, the teacher told us we have to go to the school at 6:30.
Okay, so when do you have to arrive to school? At 6:30 or at 7?
6:30.
Oh, so you go to school at 6 and you have to be in school at 6:30, right?
Well, before I did, I actually get up at, I remember, I actually get up at 1 o'clock, kind of early, and I do all the things, and I wait till the clocks into 6 o'clock. Yeah, maybe.
Okay. So you prefer to be awake than to sleep at night?
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
Because when I wake up at the same time as my mom used to wake up.
Okay. Good. And when do you go to bed?
I don't know.
What time do you go to bed?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock? Okay. Wow, that's very early.
Because why? When I saw my mom to the bedroom, I kind of want to go to the bedroom too.
Isn't it easier to do homework at 6 or 7 and then wake up at like 5 a.m. and not have to wake up at 1 a.m.?
I think so.
So, why do you do that?
I know, but let me start. It's kind of like when we do our homework, we play, we do a homework again, we sleep and do that again. Then I go home. I go home at 4:44. And when I go home, I take a bath. When I go home. When I'm done taking bath, I watch TV. Done with TV. I ate. When I watch TV again, then I do my homework very early.
Okay.
Go to sleep.
Okay. Good. Now, let's see. When do we use a have to? Can you read the two rules?
This one is we use have to say that something is necessary or compulsory. We use don't have to say that something is not necessary, but it isn't against the rules.
Isn't against the rules. Okay. For example, last time we talked about library. So, we say you must be quiet in the library because that is a rule. But you say you have to read a book in the library. If you don't read a book, it's okay. You can do homework. You can write a story. You can do whatever you want. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, how do we make positive sentences with have to? We use have or?
We use have or has.
Has. Excellent. Read the examples, please. What I
let me see. I have to. I has. Oh.
Just read this.
I have to start school at 8 p.m.
And he
don't have to stay.
No. We are still talking about positive. Don't complicate it.
Is affirmative.
He, you just said it.
He don't have to.
No, don't use don't. We never said anything about that. We say for he, she, and it, we use
has to.
Yes, read.
He has to stay at school until 3:30.
Yes, good. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes. Now we go to negative things. We can use what to talk about negative things?
Negative things is I don't have to wear a uniform.
I don't have to. And he
doesn't have to study at the weekend.
Very good. He doesn't have to study at the weekend. Okay. Next. How do we make questions? As always, we just reverse it. So, do I have to study? Yes, I do. No, I don't. What about he or she?
Is he or she is yes, he.
Wait. First, let's make a question. If I say, do I have to study? How would you say for he?
Does she have to study?
Very good. Does he have to study? Okay. Answers for I. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Answers for he.
Is no, he doesn't. Yes, he does.
Yes. No, he doesn't. Yes, he does. Good job. Okay. Do you understand this?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now, let's finish these sentences.
This number one is in winter, I take the bus to school. I have to walk.
So if you take a bus, then you don't walk.
I don't have to walk.
Yes, I don't have to walk. Two
is my sister has to stay at school for lunch. She usually goes home. I mean, my sister don't have to.
Sister, it's a she.
My sister don't have to.
She
has.
Doesn't have.
My sister doesn't have to stay at school for lunch. She usually goes home and eats there.
Okay.
Number 3 is I have to wear a school uniform, a black skirt, and a white shirt. But my sister But my sister doesn't have to wear a uniform. 4 is we have to.
We have to what?
We have to study as science, chemistry, physics, or biology.
Okay.
5 is I hate math, but I have to study it.
I have to study it. Okay. 6.
My cousin's school is private. She has to pay.
She
have to pay.
She
she
Yes, she has to pay. Okay?
Okay.
Do you understand this?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now, listen to Libby talking about her school. Circle yes or no in the chart if it is compulsory. Okay? Compulsory means you have to do it. Okay?
Lesson 3D. Exercise 5.
I get the bus at 8:15 in the morning. and I arrive at school at 9:15. School starts at 9:05. I wear my own clothes to school. We don't have to wear a uniform. There are 5 lessons in the morning. The last lesson finishes at 12:30. Then it's lunch. I sometimes go home or have lunch in town. We don't have to stay at school, but there is a canteen, so I often eat there. There are 2 lessons in the afternoon. School finishes at 3:15. We can go home then. Or there are clubs after school, but we don't have to go to them. We get homework every night of the week, and we have to do it or the teachers get cross with us. But the homework is important, I suppose, because we have to do exams at the end of the year, and there's a lot to learn.
Again.
Again? Okay, we can listen the second time.
Lesson 3D. Exercise 5.
I get the bus at 8:15 in the morning, and I arrive at school at 9:45. School starts at 9:05. I wear my own clothes to school. We don't have to wear a uniform. There are 5 lessons in the morning. The last lesson finishes at 12:30. Then it's lunch. I sometimes go home or have lunch in town. We don't have to stay at school, but there is a canteen, so I often eat there. There are 2 lessons in the afternoon. School finishes at 3:15. We can go home then. Or there are clubs after school, but we don't have to go to them. We get homework every night of the week, and we have to do it or the teachers get cross with us. But the homework is important, I suppose, because we have to do exams at the end of the year, and there's a lot to learn.
Okay? Mm-hmm.
Number one is yes.
So, she has to get to school before 9 a.m. Yes. Okay.
9 is 2 is no.
Okay. She what?
She don't have
She
to
what?
She doesn't have to wear a uniform.
She doesn't have to wear a uniform. Okay.
3 is no.
No, meaning?
If she don't have to have
She
lunch.
what?
She doesn't have to have lunch at school.
She doesn't have to have lunch at school. Okay.
4 is she doesn't have to stay at school after 3 p.m. So no.
Mm-hmm. So no. Okay, next.
6 is what? 5 is she has to do homework every night. Yes.
Mm-hmm. She has to do homework every night.
6 is she has to take exam at the end of the year.
She has to take exams at the end of the year. Okay. Okay, good. You got this. Just remember, he and she has to.
Okay.
Okay. Now, you need to tell me these things, but about you. So what do you have to and what do you not have to do?
As I have to get to school before 12 o'clock.
Okay, but here you have 9. So I have to get to school before 9. Or I don't have to go to school before 9.
I don't have to get to school before 9.
Okay.
I have to wear a uniform. I have to have lunch at school. I don't have to stay at school after 3 p.m.
How many hours are you in school?
I don't know.
So if you go to school at 12.
No.
And no?
I go to school at 6 o'clock.
Oh, but you said you don't have to get to school before 9. And you said something about 12 o'clock?
Well, I said 12 o'clock means is when you start to go in the class and study.
And what do you do from 6 to 12?
6 to 12, we exercise.
All 6 hours you exercise?
I don't know. We kind of play. We kind of play a little bit more than a kind of exercise.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. 5.
5 is we have to do homework every night.
And the last one?
Last one is we have to take exam at the end of the year.
We have to take exams at the end of the year. Okay, good. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now, read the text and complete the text with the student description of an ideal school.
Okay. As my ideal school starts late, so I have to get up early. Students.
Wait. If the school starts late, why do you have to get up early?
So I don't have to get up early. Students have to arrive to 10 o'clock.
Okay, since it's until, Until is similar to before. Here is don't have to arrive.
Students don't have to arrive until 10 o'clock. They have to wear a school uniform, but it's a really cool, nice uniform. We don't have to wear school shoes. We can wear trainers or boots. Lessons start at 10 and 30.
10:30.
The teacher has to ask the student. Well, the teacher don't have to ask the students what they want to study every lesson. Lesson have to be interesting.
Has to be interesting, or we can leave this class and we don't have to do homework in the evening. What a great school. Yes. Okay. Do you think this is good? This is a good school? Well, it's just the same school as mine, but the clock is not. And you have to do homework, and you can't leave the class if the lesson is boring. And maybe the class is boring. Sometimes it's boring, but every day is not. Okay. Okay. Tell me, in your school, what do you have to do? Have to do in my school, we have to go a bit early, just a bit, so we cannot be late. And we cannot have to. We don't have to. Well, we don't have to wear shoes in our classroom. We have to wear slippers. So you mustn't wear shoes in the classroom, right? Yeah. But also, my teacher told us that we cannot fight because it's the rule for boys. That we mustn't fight. We mustn't fight. Okay. So that is the rule for boys. So can girls fight? Only if they fight boys. Only if they fight boys. Okay. Okay. That's good. Perfect. So that's it for today. Next time, we're going to read about a sumo school. Okay? Okay. Great. So I will see you next weekend. Until then, have a lot of fun and spend your holiday the best you can. Okay? Okay. Bye. Goodbye.